Spring 2013, the Mars One project solicits candidates for their proposed settlement on Mars. Over 200,000 people apply for the chance to be the first humans to colonize the red planet. Only 24 will be selected. None are expected to return.
The Mars One mission is a very ambitious mission. They've canvassed the whole world's aerospace contractors and tried to make heavy use of the experience on the space station, where they've made living modules. Those same modules can be brought to Mars and support human life.
Scientists are testing working models of living quarters for Mars, such as NASA's Deep Space Habitat. Engineers designed these pods to be constructed remotely before humans arrive. Once built, the habitats will supply oxygen and water and minimize the harmful effects of atmospheric radiation to humans. Yet even these engineering feats won't allow humans to live on Mars for extended periods of time.
We have tried experiments with actually making a survivable environment in a pod, and it seems to be very, very hard to do for a very long scale. If we want long-term habitation on Mars and colonization of Mars, personally, I vote for terraforming.
Terraforming is the process of turning an environment unsuitable for human habitation into one that mankind can live in. Scientists are currently researching the various ways we might someday terraform an entire planet.
When you think about terraforming Mars, the key really is getting a dense atmosphere that forms protection from the radiation from the sun, makes the temperature really high enough, and gets things going with plant life and oxygen. So one question is, where do you get that denser atmosphere? Couple of options. There is various amounts of gases trapped in the polar caps. So you can imagine melting those and releasing the gas.
Ancient astronaut theorists propose that if humans are planning to one day give Mars a breathable atmosphere, extraterrestrials may have done the same thing with Earth millions of years ago.
There's a distinct possibility that the Earth could have been terraformed. When you look at the development of Earth, what you see is that at every stage, the planet got exactly what it seemed to need to develop into this beautiful blue world that we live on. When we needed oxygen, there was bacteria introduced into the ecosystem that actually sucked up carbon dioxide and methane gas and pumped out oxygen.
We're looking at what Mars is, and we're thinking of trying to build an atmosphere and everything else. And the first question you'd have to ask yourself is, did extraterrestrials come here and do the same thing?
There's always been a problem about life on Earth. Did it actually start here on Earth or come here from somewhere else? There's no known transition from non-life to life that we can all agree on. Seeing as we don't know how life began, it's up for grabs. But we know on Earth, it was microbes that made the oxygen atmosphere.
All those scientists agree that Earth's oxygenated atmosphere most likely can be attributed to the presence of microbes. Many theories exist as to where exactly these organisms came from. One intriguing speculation that has caught the attention of ancient astronaut theorists involves grooved metal balls called Klerksdorp spheres. These mysterious round objects were found scattered in mineral deposits in South Africa that date back 3 billion years.
There are people that argue that these spheres are natural, but there's really no natural objects that bear any resemblance to them at all. And the fact that they're buried in rock that is so old indicates that somebody sort of scattered them throughout the planet. They appear to be metallic, constructed spheres in which you could have placed bacterial life that would definitely have been able to then spill out into the ecosystem, multiply, divide, and change the environment, exactly as we're proposing to do on the planet Mars.
We might say that this is just a natural occurring thing on Earth, but this may be evidence that Earth was seeded by some kind of bacteria or microbes brought here. And what we have today has been purposely created by beings with tremendous powers and knowledge.